beautiful sight in Anaheim. This is the home of the Angels. How would you describe him? Well, for one thing, he puts up the W's. That is Brett Myers. He'll be starting today. Major League Baseball and 2K Sports. Gary Thorne, John Krunk, and Steve Phillips. Take a look now at the game's first pitcher. Steve, what do you think the strategy is going to be today going against this Houston lineup?
This lineup has to come into this situation with some confidence right now. A pitcher with nothing overpowering, who they know if he throws it over the plate, they can do some damage, so force him to throw strikes.
Sponsored by Pepsi, we'll now see the Astros lineup. Any of these bats stand out, John?
But when you watch Michael Bourne in this game today, the one thing he is concentrating on and trying to focus on is cutting down on his strikeouts. Strikes out way too much for a guy that doesn't have a lot of power. If he can figure out a way to cut those strikeouts down and get on base more and steal a lot more bases, he will score more runs for his team.
Play ball! The top of the first inning for the Houston Astros. Center fielder, number 21, Michael Bourne.
That swung on and grounded up the middle. Retiring Bourne.
The Houston Astros.
One looked like he nearly keeled over trying to make that throw.
Well, any throw, the key part of it is footwork, and he had good footwork right there.
And that's a major league play right there. And Kazuo Matsui to bat. One out, nobody on. Ball! Slider misses badly with it. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And he'll take an extra base on this one. It's rolling towards the wall. Matsui's headed to third. And the throw. And he'll stop at third with a triple.
First base.
Well, I was already to mark this down on the card as a double. Put another line in there.
Well, he didn't let up at all, Gary. Great effort on his part. Took a chance, but he made it.
Amazing thing is he was able to do it standing up. Lance Berkman has a runner on third, 1 out.
Well, pure and simple, if the Houston Astros are going to be competitive in 2010, Lance Berkman has to be the guy that leads them offensively.
Starts him off with one in there for a strike. As Berkman goes, so will much of the Houston lineup. If he hits, better pitches for everybody else.
Well, exactly right, and he's going to make every player in that lineup better. When he's hitting the baseball, he can do so much damage and hurt a team with his offensive power.
And here's the first run of the ball game. They jump out to the lead. Now the 1-1 pitch. That one swung on, its line. That's a base hit. Berkman now on board. He's trying for second. And he ends up at second. That's a double.
Designated hitter.
Get to take a look at one here that probably should have ended at first base.
Well, he had the burners on coming out of the batter's box and rounding first base. Great aggressiveness on his part. He didn't let up, and he gets in safely.
No indecision when he got to first base.
That's how you get in safely to second.
In the batter's box, Keppinger. The pitch. Nice reflexes there to keep that one under control. That one was nice reflexes there to keep that one under control. At the belt, the 1-0. Swung on and fouled away. A swing and a foul off to the right side. And he looks at a called third strike on the slider, 2 down.
That went in on the hitter's hands. He realized he had no chance. He would have just broken his bat if he swung at it.
Here's Hunter Pence batting with 2 down. Line towards second. Kerthoy. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. Off to a good start here. They put one over in the first. The Astros lead 1-0.
The first inning.
Brett Myers is going to be pitching.
Number 35.
He'll be starting this one off for Houston. And Steve, as he faces these hitters, what's going to be his focal point?
Well, getting a chance to take a look at a very versatile pitcher in Brett Myers right here. He's been a starter in his career. He's been a closer in his career. He can pitch in any role, and the ability to throw strikes. The injuries have hampered him a little bit, but he still has that outstanding curveball to put hitters away.
Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And Pence is there. And he gets over and grabs it with the left.
Number 48, Eric
Kerthoy up, grabs it with the left. Kerthoy up now. One out, nobody on. Couldn't get around in time. 0-1.
Well, if you're going to get a good fastball, you better pull the trigger a little sooner. You can't be late on that heater.
Can't catch up with that swing, and a miss, and it's now 0-2. The pitch from Myers. That's in on the hands for a ball. 1-2.
Well, that was close. It almost hit him, and now after that pitch, you have to think the pitcher's going to go away. The hitter has to be willing to dive back out there again.
You're out. Swung on, missed, curveball, struck him out, 2 down.
Number 68.
That's some kind of break right there for an 80-mile-an-hour breaking ball. That's tough to do. That much break for that much velocity, tough pitch.
Well, sometimes you get fooled so badly, there's just nothing. Well, sometimes you get fooled so badly, there's just nothing you can do but hope and pray that you put the ball in play, hopefully foul, to get another pitch to hit.
Almonte in the batter's box. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Well, this one here was no doubt about it. The late break on that slider. I mean, what a devastating pitch, and the hitter just couldn't catch up.
Couldn't pull the trigger in time. He's behind 0-2. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. That one's grabbed. Side retired. No runs, no hits, no one left on. Astros won.
For the second inning.
Afternoon at the ballpark. Pleasant, cool day here. Afternoon at the ballpark. Pleasant, cool day here.
Left fielder.
And it's Carlos Lee who will lead it off.
Carlos Lee.
Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
Looks like the hitter's waiting for a pitch that he can get up in the zone to drive a little bit. That's why he went down in the zone with that four-seamer.
That is a called strike 3 to Carlos Lee. He's gone.
Now we're going to get a chance, Gary, to see the four-seam fastball in K-Cam.
And he gets rung up on a pitch that catches the bottom of the strike zone. That's where he wanted to put that one.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to agree with the call, but it was fair. You got to swing the bat in that situation.
And Feliz settles in.
Well, Pedro Feliz put up a solid year for the Philadelphia.
Towards the middle. But he recovers in time, makes the play. Good work. But a quick recovery that time gets the out. And a shot here for Brian McCann. 2 down. Shot here for Brian McCann. 2 down. Hit sharply towards the hole. And out. Pitcher makes a nice play at first base.
That was a nice play. Saw the opportunity at first. Didn't waste any time getting over. That's the key. Beat the runner to the bag.
Good hustle off the mound. Quick. It's going to be Stairs now. He'll start the home half of the second. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike. Him out with a